Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Bumble IPO. That's right, the dating app Bumble. It's going public. So we're living in a time right now and during the pandemic to where you've seen, interaction between people go from, being in person to being digital. So the dating scene has increased a lot, especially in terms of things being digital. As you've seen, Facebook launch their own dating app. I don't know if you guys have TikTok, but if you've seen TikTok, you've seen where people have been finding love on TikTok. And then you're having more people come out and talk about how, their spouse, whoever they're with, who they're engaged with, how it all started with a DM. So it's safe to say that the digital space, the online space of dating has taken its place and it's indeed growing. So if you find this video useful, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Stick around on this channel. We love to talk about money. We love to talk about finance. We love to talk about investing. We like to talk about how you can succeed, whether you have a lot of money or maybe you don't have a lot of money. So Bumble, the Bumble CEO, Whitney Hurd, just took her company public at the date of this video about 4 or 5 days ago. And that made her the youngest billionaire, and that made her one of the youngest CEOs to take a company public as well as become a billionaire. Now, I don't know if you've ever listened to her talk, but she's indeed very strong and very confident, and she believes in what she's created with Bumble. She believes that she can, or their company can, improve online dating and improve relationships. So she's pretty strong, and there's a few people that I know that actually know her, and they say that she's pretty cool and she's really nice. So now Bumble's IPO was set and priced at $43-ish a share. When it came out at $75 to $76 a share. Now we know with the IPO market, especially in this last couple of years, we've seen these companies come out, and we already know that these companies are going to be, mostly going to be a lot higher, especially if they're very popular. Now, yes, the price may seem a little bit high. I think it is a little bit high. I think it should be priced around $50, but with the way this market is, people are going to buy these IPOs regardless of what it is, what we say. So you're going to see these things run up. Like look at Airbnb, look at DoorDash, they're still very high. Look at Snow, they all still have very high prices, and that's just a few examples. So currently, they're making this video, it's around $76 a share. So now with this particular app, it does empower women in the dating world a lot more. And as I said, the CEO, she's pretty strong. So of course, you're going to see those remnants of her character portrayed through the company as far as their goals and their missions. Now, some of the things I've heard of that's on the app, now I don't use it, obviously I'm married, but one of the things that I've heard, or some of the things I've heard, is that they have different things like different chats and different virtual activities like games and things like that that are incorporated within the space, kind of building like a community. So people, that are trying to date or trying to meet people or meet each other, they have these online spaces within the app, to which particular will cause people to stay within the app a little bit more. Now, as of the date of this video, they do have over 100 million users, so that's pretty significant. Also, they do have other opportunities or other companies that they actually own. For example, they have a Bumble magazine, and they own another dating company called Badoo, which is like one of the most popular dating apps, in the Latin world. Now, one question I do have is like, well, will you continue to increase revenue? Like, will you increase memberships, or will you start adding ads and things like that? And I actually found an interview where she was talking about how that's one of the opportunities they're looking for, is more ways to, be able to put different ads and different partnerships there that will cause people to, particularly spend more money. Because one of the things that I question is like, well, if you're making the dating space great, well, what happens when people no longer need the services because they found their mate and they've gotten married? Like, so how do they still generate income if they're is there like a revolving door? Because I know that the dating world, from what I heard, like a lot of people are struggling. Like, will this continue? Will we ever see relationships become a thing where it's so common to the point like people don't need these apps? Now, those are just some thoughts. Now, the reality is you probably will still see a lot of people needing to find love. Now, the thing with online space dating, it's becoming huge, as I stated at the beginning of the video, with things like Facebook dating and all these different stories you're seeing where people are talking about the infamous DM. A dating space is something that people are looking to and turning to in this day and age, with all the different things that affect people mentally and affect people in their personal lives. The relationship stuff has not been probably, or just from what it looks like from my perspective, it doesn't look as as if kind of like when I met my wife. Like, you may not see a lot of that is like you used to, because with social media there's all these different stigmas and all these different things that I think are hurting relationships. So the dating apps that are trying to build back relationships, that's definitely a good thing. So the future of the company, I don't know. I do know the CEO is very strong, and if she's running the company just as strong and she's using the intelligence that she has and the wisdom that she has and building that around the people, or building that with the people that are around her, as well as just making sure the people that are around her are like-minded and they can grow along with her ideas and her leadership, then this company may have a really long future and a pretty good future. So guys, Bumble is going public. So I'd love to hear what you guys think. If any of you use the app, share some thoughts below. But I would love to hear what you guys think about the company. Is it worth investing, or what you think? Which I think it purely depends on the future of online dating and the future of relationships. Who knows? Maybe Bumble could actually open it up from being like an online dating app to being a online relationship app, to where people can come and not just find somebody to date with, but they can come and find long-lasting information, relationship building things, or be able to build some type of relationship community platform where a husband and wife, for example, could maybe be a part of the platform and be able to create different virtual things, or I don't know, whatever. It could be advice on there or something that they may could play with that could just open up that app so that it's not so streamlined. I don't know, they may actually have it on it, but that's just a thought. Hey Whitney, now if you see this video and you take some of those ideas, hey, just don't forget about your boy. Anyways guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts below. Talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.